Welcome to our exploration of Genesis, the first book of the Bible. Here we encounter foundational stories that shape our understanding of God, humanity, and the world around us. Segment 1. The Creation Account. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Over 6 days, He brought forth light, land, sea, and life, culminating in the creation of humanity in His own image. Genesis 1:26-27 tells us, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." This divine act reveals not only the power of God, but also the inherent dignity and purpose bestowed upon humanity. On the seventh day, God rested, establishing a pattern of work and rest that is crucial to our existence. Segment 2. Adam and Eve. God placed Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, a paradise filled with abundance. Adam was not only the first human, but also served as a priest, tasked with caring for the garden. In Genesis 2:15, we read that God put Adam in the garden to work it and keep it. This role highlights Adam's responsibility to cultivate and protect the sacred space, reflecting a priestly duty of stewardship and worship. Endowed with free will, Adam and Eve faced a pivotal choice: to obey God or to pursue their own understanding of good and evil. After eating from the forbidden tree, they realized they were naked and felt shame for the first time. This moment reflects humanity's tendency to define good and evil on our own terms, leading to separation from God. This pivotal moment, known as the Fall, set the stage for humanity's need for redemption, foreshadowed in Genesis 3:15, where God promises a future Savior who will defeat evil. Segment 3. Cain and Abel. From Adam and Eve's descendants, we meet Cain and Abel. In Genesis 4, their differing offerings lead to jealousy and ultimately tragedy as Cain murders Abel. This story illustrates the destructive nature of sin and the urgency of our moral choices. Segment 4. Noah and the Flood. Fast forward to Genesis 6, where humanity's wickedness leads God to regret creating mankind. He chooses Noah, a righteous man, to build an ark and save his family and pairs of every animal species. The flood serves as both judgment and a new beginning. After the flood, Noah experiences a moment of vulnerability in his tent, leading to a troubling incident that echoes the theme of choosing good and evil on human terms. This moment reflects the ongoing struggle with sin and the consequences of moral choices. God establishes a covenant with Noah, symbolized by a rainbow, promising never to destroy the earth by water again. Segment 5. The Call of Abraham. Genesis 12. Genesis 12 marks a significant turning point with the call of Abraham. God promises Abraham land, descendants, and blessing, declaring that he will be a father to many nations. The sign of this covenant is circumcision, establishing a lasting commitment between God and Abraham's descendants. Segment 6. Jacob's transformation. Abraham's blessing is passed down to his grandson Jacob, whose name is changed to Israel after wrestling with God for a blessing. This transformation signifies the struggle for faith and identity, highlighting the depth of God's promise. Jacob favored his son Joseph, giving him a special coat which stirred jealousy among his brothers. This rivalry led to Joseph being sold into slavery in Egypt. Segment 7. Joseph's journey. Joseph's journey is a powerful narrative of perseverance. Despite being wrongfully imprisoned, he rises to become second in command in Egypt, interpreting Pharaoh's dreams and preparing for a famine. When his family comes to Egypt seeking food, he reveals his identity and forgives them, declaring, "You planned this for evil, but God planned it for good to save many lives." Genesis 50:20. Segment 8. Jacob blesses his sons. As Jacob nears the end of his life, he blesses his sons, prophesying that a king will come from the tribe of Judah. This foreshadows the lineage of David and ultimately leads to the Messiah. Genesis introduces us to God's character, his creation, and his redemptive plan for humanity. Despite our failures, God remains faithful to rescue and bless his people. Each story invites us to reflect on our relationship with God and the world. As we continue this journey, we will see how these early narratives set the foundation for everything that follows.